Okay, I have to be honest. When I first opened the source material for today's deep dive, I really thought I was looking at a typo.
Yeah, I get that.
Or, maybe some kind of like ancient aliens history thing, because I'm staring at this chart. It's called the historical comparison chart from the Anatomya and Baybayin, and it is making a claim that just feels impossible.
It definitely stops you in your tracks.
Right. It's drawing a direct line from the indigenous scripts of the Philippines, like Baybayin, which, I've always been taught are purely Asian or Indian in origin,
Hmm.
and connecting them straight back to the sacred images of ancient Egypt from 3200 BC. And we aren't talking about vague vibes here. The chart is showing a specific shape-by-shape evolution.
It's a massive leap to make. And honestly, that skepticism you felt, that's the right place to start. This is not the standard history book narrative.
Not at all.
Usually when we analyze writing systems, we look at linguistics, we look at phonetics, how things sound, how grammar works. But this source is asking us to pivot. It
Yeah.
wants us to look at what it calls visual DNA.
Visual DNA, that's the phrase that hooked me. It implies that the letters we use, or the characters ancestors carved into bamboo, have a kind of a biological lineage.
Almost, yeah. Like we're doing a paternity test for the alphabet.
Exactly.
In a way, we are. The mission of this deep dive is to unpack that chart. The argument is that writing isn't just a recording device for sound, it's a carrier of images.
Okay.
The source suggests that specific geometric forms, actual shapes drawn by human hands, traveled from the Nile, across the Sinai, and eventually found their way to the Philippines, keeping their core meaning intact for 5,000 years.
So instead of the usual academic approach of this letter sounds like that letter, we're looking at this shape looks like that shape.
Precisely. And not just looks like, but feels like. The source uses this really evocative phrase, drawn before they are spoken.
Drawn before they are spoken.
It implies that the shape itself has a memory, a muscle memory, that transcends the language it's used to write.
That is a heavy concept. So to understand how Baybayin fits into this, we basically have to time travel. We have to go back to the top of the chart.
We do. We need to go to 3200 BC, ancient Egypt.
Okay, set the scene for us. We're looking at hieroglyphs, right?
We are looking at the Medu Neter, which means the words of the gods. But the chart doesn't want us to look at the whole complex system. It isolates 5 specific images. These are the archetypes.
The visual DNA parents.
Exactly. We need to really visualize these because everything follows from them. The first one is the bull of Apis.
Which, on the chart, is a literal, realistic drawing of a bull.
Yes, a sacred bull. Think about what a bull represented to an ancient agrarian society.
Yeah.
It's not just an animal. It's raw power. It's virility. It's the alpha.
Ultimate physical strength.
Right. Okay. Power is the bull. Next on the list is the ka.
The ka. This one is a drawing of 2 arms